of all our problems, in a world that which is globalized and localized at the same time. And I do believe that a gift always came with a big responsibility. And so this kind of process, this cultural diverse of Brazil, it's now the strategy of the government to develop the government. So the focus of my research is the public policies in the culture area of Brazil, and this is the logo of the Minister of Culture, which is a country for all. Everybody is welcome, and everybody. Brazil is a country for everybody. And now we have start a process of planning the national policies for culture, and the state is doing that together with the citizens in the sharing process of everybody is participating to the plan. And the plan is going to give the guidelines to 10 years. So what they want with this plan is to empower the capacity of the Brazilian people to carry out long-term action that exalt our diversity. This will ensure in an efficient and long-lasting manner that the state is responsible for formulating and implementing policies to universalize the access to cultural production and fruition, thus helping to overcome the country inequality. So, to celebrate our diversity and to give tools and resources to people to do it too, it's going to help people and it's going to help Brazil to develop. And the plan brings also the manifesto, the Anthropophagy Manifesto, saying that the cannibalism, our vocation to cannibalize the other, it's a particular capacity of reinterpretation, read, write, of symbols and cultural codes of varied contexts. Unlike other societies of the world, we Brazilians have to our favor a rich capacity of welcome and transform what initially is from someone else. So, and they say, it's Brazilians and Latin cultures, they like to extend a lot, they write a lot, you know, and there is a point in this plan that says that Brazil creates and energizes its culture in spite of the omission or authoritarian interference of the states or of a specific market logic. It's not up to government or companies to conduct the production of culture. And in my critical view, I think there is a contradiction because I just said that the government should give the opportunities and give the access to people. So the government is controlling and not controlling. So it's very contradictional. And talking about the digital culture, they say to extend the digital media to permit the expression and the access to culture and knowledge. And now, so the state should guarantee full and universal access to new opportunity created by technology. So this is the site, the Brazilian, the Cultural Digital Forum. And we are doing together the civils, the citizens, and the municipal instance, the statewide instance, the federal instance, the market, everybody. You can go into this community and participate into the creation of public policies. And this kind of doing policies, sharing construction, was implemented by a guy his name is Gilberto Gil. He's one of the Tropicalia movement, which is also a second step of the anthropophagy movement in Brazil, but that's another story. And this is the guy. And he used to be the Minister of Culture. He's a very huge artist in Brazil. He's now in his 60 years old, maybe. And now his assistant is the minister because he came back to the show business. And that's what understand about digital culture. It is with optimism and joy that should create the initiative and the experience of digital inclusion and free software, as well as the debate about the digital culture and copyright issues. The political culture changed the form and the content, the digital culture, changed the form and the content of the cultural policies and transformed the Minister of Culture in the Minister of Freedom, of Creation, of the Daring, the Minister of the Contemporary, of the Digital Culture and Creative Industry. That's our ex-Minister of Brazil. This is the guy. And he said, I, Gilberto Gil, Brazilian citizen and citizen of the world, Minister of the Culture of Brazil, work in the show business, in the minister and all dimensions of my existence under the inspiration of the hacker ethics. So he considered himself a hacker. I am a hacker in spirit and will. So that's very curious, you know. So all this research led me to many questions, and I have 1 year to answer that. I am in my first master course, my first year of master course, and some of them, they are here. Why is the appreciation of Brazil cultural diversity vital for the development of Brazil? Is there any aspect of Brazilian culture that creates a good position for Brazil in the copyright debate? What innovation emerged from the anthropophagic practice in the context of digital culture? What there is in common between anthropophagic philosophy and the hacker ethics? Can Brazil anthropophagy be considered a new vision of the world? So, especially this hacker ethics, I think I am in the best place to understand the hacker ethics, and I hope during this year I will answer all these questions and come back here and give it to you. Thank you very much.
No, it's working. Okay, I don't understand the on-off thing. Okay.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Apart from the cultural irks that Brazil has, are there some special legal frameworks encouraging culture like this that we should consider?
There is an institution, the Copyleft institution is in Brazil also, in Fundação Getúlio Vargas. And part of the plan, of the digital plan, of the cultural plan of Brazil, embrace the problems of authorship and everything. And they are trying to permit the remix, because it's actually going on. I mean, Brazilians have this capacity to not obey the law, but of course, now you have to regulate everything, but it's not done already. You have to pay attention in the next years.
Yeah, I just want to thank you. The connection to cannibalism I found very inspiring. And yes, I don't know if you know the thing with the worms. There is this, was done this experience with some worm creatures, whatever, and they made them they gave them electroshocks, and so they combined this with this light, so like Konditionierung in Deutsch, I don't know, and well, they killed these worms and feed this to other worms.